All right, y'all, we in the building. Roll the intro.
Another one, it's another one, and another.
What's poppin', y'all? We are back with another video. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't be over here in our business, worry about what we got going on, and you ain't subscribed to that channel. Subscribe, like right now. Click the subscribe button and make sure you like this video. Super important, like the video and click the notification button so you don't miss the next time we drop another video. All right, y'all, so we got to talk about Meg the Stallion, the hot girl, the big old freak. She told us she was a big old freak. I don't know why we didn't believe her. The big old freak. We got to talk about the hot girl, the Stallion. We got to talk about Tina Snow. Maybe this was Tina Snow. I don't know, but we got to talk about her. So, y'all, Megan Thee Stallion is being accused of harassment by her old cameraman, and he has some very shocking allegations that he is saying happened. I'm going to read to you what is being said, and then we'll talk about it. So let me go ahead and get it pulled up because y'all know I love a good visual. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk again for always keeping us updated with the tea. All right, so it says, it looks like Megan Thee Stallion is the latest celeb to find herself at the subject of sexual harassment lawsuit. According to NBC, a cameraman is alleging that he was forced to watch her have sex with another woman. The cameraman, Emilio Garcia, says he was trapped inside of a vehicle with Meg while the whole thing went down. After the incident, he says Meg told him, "Don't ever discuss what you saw," and berated, fat shamed, and treated him differently. Well, he's discussing what he allegedly saw in court. While in Spain in 2022, Garcia says he was in a vehicle with Meg and 3 other women. He says Megan and one of the women began having sex in the moving car. He said, "I felt uncomfortable. I was kind of frozen and I was shocked at the overall audacity to do this right beside me," Garcia told NBC. He says the following day, Meg asked him, was he in the vehicle? After he said yes, that's when she allegedly gave him the warning we mentioned earlier. So that's when she said, "You better not ever mention what you saw." So he goes on to say, as for the fat shaming, he says while he was on the trip, she said things like fat ass and told him to spit your food out and you don't need to be eating. He says Meg created a very hostile work environment for him. The harassment was so severe or pervasive, he explained. Garcia began working for Meg as her personal cameraman in 2018. He stopped working for Megan in 2023. He says after the trip, he saw a decrease in booking from Megan and a pay structure change. He says there's no HR department in the entertainment industry, so he's advocating for himself. He says Meg also misclassified him as an independent contractor instead of an employee, so he was unable to get health care. Per the report, the suit seeks unpaid wages as well as interest on unpaid wages, unpaid overtime wages, and other employee benefits at the legal rate. Y'all, I know that was a mouthful, y'all. But, so, this is very interesting. Now, basically, he's saying that they were scissoring or something in the back. They was bumping coochies in the back of the back. I don't know. But, I don't know. So this seems, I'm not saying that he's lying because, I don't have a leg in the race. But I always wonder what makes them come out about the things like years later. Here we are in 2024 and, the things that you're saying happened in 2022. So we're 2 years later. I think it makes it harder for people to believe people. I'm not speaking on the sexual assault or anything like that because we don't want to go there. But I'm talking about even like stuff like this in the workplace, like hostile environment in the workplace. And he's not suing for any like sexual harassment or anything. If I read that correctly, it doesn't look like he's suing for any of that. So she didn't like sexually harass him, according to him. But he's actually suing for the unpaid wages. So I don't know, y'all. Could y'all think it could just be a slow, is it a slow month for Emilio? And maybe he's like, you know what? Oh yeah, you know how like, y'all know when you might be a little down on your luck or you just paid a bill or something. And you be like, Shaquita do owe me $100. Let me call and see what's up with that. Hold on, let me text Shaquita because she do owe me $100. Is it giving that? He like, okay, you know what? It's been a little slow. Oh, girl owe me some money. I don't know, y'all. It seems like a disgruntled employee, and maybe it sounds like the job slowed up for him after that. And we do know, that's probably what she did. I would have fired him after that. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if he saw it, I probably would have fired him, or I probably just would have did what what he's saying Meg did, which is eventually wing him off of the jobs. You know what I mean? Just start booking him slower and slower and slower until, before you know it, thank you for your services. You're no longer needed. So I don't know, y'all. This story is, I guess we'll wait for more details to come out, but we do know. So he said Megan was getting down in the back seat with the girls. So we do know her to be a big old freak. We do know Megan Thee Stallion. That's her moniker. Her moniker has been made off of, sexual, very, hypersexual lyrics, sexual things. She's just very sexually fluent, things like that. So we do know that to be her. Now, I'm not saying that means that she did what he's saying she did. I don't, but I don't know. It's like, so this is the thing with Megan Thee Stallion. When things like this come out, this is why it's like on the fence. You kind of like, oh, well, I mean, did that happen? Or you like, did it not happen? And because she has that reputation for being the way she is, being very, we'll call it sexually liberated, for a term of a better word. But, I don't know. And then I don't want to just discredit Emilio, because what if I was in a situation, maybe Emilio didn't feel comfortable coming forward about these accusations right away with everything going on with the Tory Lanez case, and maybe just he's not really known like that. She's a celebrity. So I'm not saying that, I get it that he probably just didn't want to come forward, or maybe he was waiting for the right time, or hell, maybe he was waiting for her to get a little bit more coinage. He probably like, oh girl, you 2022, you probably, you ain't being booked like that, so you probably ain't got no coin. But now you see Megan she's been on magazines, she's been in a movie this past year and everything. So maybe he like, oh, you got the coins now. Maybe he was waiting on her to get out of that deal to say something. I don't know. Anything could be true about this. I don't know, guys. But yeah, it's really, I thought it was interesting. I'm wondering why even mention the stuff about the sex in the backseat if you weren't like suing for like harassment or anything like that. And let me just double check, make sure I read that correctly. The suit seeks unpaid wages as well as interest on top of unpaid wages, unpaid overtime, and other employee benefits at the legal rate. So he's not suing for anything like sexual harassment or even a hostile work environment or anything like that. So I wonder why even bring it up. I wonder. But y'all know what sent me from this whole thing? When he said, Meg said, don't ever discuss what you saw. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. That sound like, Meg, don't discuss what you saw. Like, basically, don't speak on nothing. I don't know. I feel like I heard her say that in her song before. Like, don't speak on nothing. Something she said. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. This is interesting. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion, she has, she really can't. I feel like she be getting it from everywhere, from every which way. It's like everything will go back normal for her, and then something will happen where she's back in the news for something negative again, and then it's just like she's just gonna keep getting it. And I don't know. I don't see it slowing down for her. As far as the negative press and stuff. But you know what? She has Rock Nation on her side. That she does. She has Rock Nation on her side, and Rock Nation is a machine. And so I'm sure whatever is going on with Emilio and these wages and everything, Rock Nation is all on top of it. They're gonna protect their investment. Bottom line, they're gonna protect their investment as they should. So yeah, I think that Meg does have the tour coming up this summer. It's starting actually, I believe, in a couple of weeks. Is the tour starting in May? I think the tour may be starting in May. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And y'all, I do actually want to. I want to go to her tour. I want to see. So one of the first videos I did, y'all were in the comments, and if you're still here, y'all were in the comments basically saying that Megan Thee Stallion was booking the theater in the small stages inside of the arena. So I don't know how true that is, because when you go to Ticketmaster and I went and looked, you actually do see her in those arenas, and you see like the seating. Like, you can't sell someone a seat standing there in the arena when they're really in a theater. But we'll have to wait and see. But am I breaking my neck to go see Megan Thee Stallion? No. But if I have nothing to do, and she just so happens to be in my city, and I have the money, money, okay, then maybe I will go see her. So I don't know, but I'm sure that concert will be fun though. But you know, if I do go to see her, y'all know I'll be here to tell y'all all about it. But let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation with Megan and her cameraman. Do y'all think this is true? Do y'all think it's a cash grab? I don't know. It's giving a little cash grabby, but I can't say for sure. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you are liking the video, y'all. It helps so much when you like the content, and make sure you turn that notification button on so you don't miss the next time I drop another video. I'll see y'all in the next one.